Hello, Bloodies. Thank you for visiting the crypt, or office, of the Dead and Laughing Show, where the collection of stories is growing almost every night by souls just like yours. I'm glad to have you here as we delve into tales of the unexplainable and the unbelievable. Verses of shadows and specters, witches and weirdos. Did you hear that? Don't worry. Pay no mind to the entity in your area. It likes to wait until you're all alone. Now grab your cuddle corpse and say a prayer that you don't live in these moments. Welcome to Live with the Afterlife.
Oh, hello, Bloodies. You caught me looking up some recipes in this recipe book. And yes, I am a nerd. I love Fallout. I love Fallout. I love Scored. I'm a dork. I mean, why not? Right now I was looking up how to make Nuka-Cola. I got a question. What the fuck is browning sauce? Really, what the fuck is browning sauce? I don't know what that is. I want to try it though. I really want to try it. And the quantum. Actually, I want to try all the ones in here. One thing Nuka Cherry. One thing I really want to try in this fucking book is, where the fuck is it? I wouldn't mind trying the Instant Mash. Only thing is, it has blue cheese. Would I mind it? Not really, but is it different? Yeah, sure. Wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? You're not here for this. Ah, damn it, it was the Captain's Feast. Fuck it. Actually, look this up. It's actually good. We have made a couple things out of this. It's pretty good. But you're not here for this. You're here for a scary story. Today is something that happened to me in Ghouli Julie. This has been happening fairly recently, and it's just, we can't explain it. It doesn't make any sense. I talked about it slightly when I was talking to Average Joe Art when I was interviewing him. Just had him on the show talking shit. You haven't seen it? Go check out the interviews. Guarantee you're gonna enjoy it. But we were talking about different instances. How he doesn't believe in the paranormal and everything, and I told him my own experience, and it's perfectly fine. He doesn't believe in the paranormal. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. A lot of stuff that you see is fake, and when it's real, it's different. It's not just, oh wow, look, it's so spooky, it's scary, it made me jump, it threw something, it touched my fucking butthole, which there is something, I'm not even kidding, that there was I don't remember where the fuck it was. There was a place that's haunted that supposedly the spirit will touch your butthole. That's an actual thing. I didn't believe it when I heard it, but that's an actual thing. But right now, we're not talking about that one, and no, I have not been sodomized by the whatever the fuck is in my home right now. There's a couple things in my home, but right now, the only thing making itself apparent, aside from the tapping on the windows that we still hear that just random, we still hear it. It's always 2 and 3 taps on the windows. And it's not, oh, it's in the other room. across our apartment. No, it's usually where we're at. So if we're in the living room, you hear on the window. It's not, because we have some frogs right there. It's not the frogs. No, it's not them. Unless they're in there fucking fashioning weapons that we don't fucking realize they're gonna have a revolution. No, it's just you hear it on the glass, and you could maybe, if you wanted to, you could chalk it up to wind or what the fuck ever. It's not always that windy. It's not always that fucking windy. Right now it is. It does get windy, but even though the wind's blowing the fuck, let's see. When I walk out my door, the wind is blowing, so it's blowing like away from me to the right. Even though that, still something comes up and you hear, or like, what the fuck? That or okay, I'm not gonna look because I'm not on the first floor, so it's not like anybody walks up or little bastard ass kids are coming up and going, no, you need to bring a ladder, and I would be able to hear that shit. And it happens on my bedroom window. It happens on this window too. No bullshit. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. We still hear that. But this one, I don't know if it's related. I did mention before that. Fuck. I don't know how to approach this because it was just. It's a little bit of a mind fuck. Okay, I'll just approach it straightforward. For all you bloodies out there. Before anything, remember, like, subscribe, do all that fun fucking shit, and follow on Spotify. Also Twitch. Wow, my laugh went along with that. Fucking. Alright. This has happened multiple times. The shadow, whatever the fuck it is, me and Ghouli Julie have seen the same shapes. And the only shape that comes to mind is an obese person. I would say feminine. I would say it's like an obese woman, because there have been moments where I have heard a woman's voice, and when I turn and look, I don't see anything in like the area I'm in. But if I'm in the living room and I turn to look in my room, I see something on the side of my wife's bed. On the side, well, my wife's side of her bed. It's like over there, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And if she's at school or at work, there's no explanation as to who the fuck would be inside my home. That has happened a couple times where I've gone over to my room, checked, and there's nobody there. And then later that night, I would be trying to sleep, and I would feel as if I'm being watched. You know the fuck I mean? It feels like somebody's staring at you. Like somebody's fucking just looking at you. And sometimes I look at the doorway because I'm one of those crazy people who sleep with the fucking door open. So I look and I don't see anything. Also, reason why I leave the door open is for our cats. We tried to close the door before, but they're just right there scratching, meow, meow, all that shit. They're like, all right, whatever, just let them roam around. But it feels like I'm being watched. It's not my cat. It's neither of them, and it's not Chubbs. He's like hibernating right now, so he goes to sleep, wakes up, gets water, goes by the heat for a little bit, then he goes and hides, and that's it. When I'm laying down in bed, I sit up feeling like somebody's looking at me. It happened multiple times. where I sit up and I look in my living room, and there's somebody in the living room. Again, same shape. Same fucking shape. When I was noticing this, I didn't tell Ghoulie Julie right away. But I seen this shape in my living room. Again, like I said, it just looked like an obese person. It doesn't look like it's... I don't know. I just see a shape. That's fucking it. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is that? I get up, and I'm tripping out. I rub my eyes, and still see it there. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get up, go to the bathroom, turn on the light, just to have a little bit of light because it's right next to me. And it's gone by the time I turn on the light. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I noticed something for my case. Whenever I see it, it's not in the same room as me. It's in the opposite room from me. Always. I don't know why. For Ghoulie Julie, I brought it up to her, and even she said at a point that she noticed something, and she didn't know what the fuck to say. She heard a female voice, and I don't remember what she said she heard, but when I heard something, it was like, it said my name. It said my fucking name. And I was like, what the fuck? So I went to go like look around and whatnot. Ghoulie Julie said she heard say something. She's like, what the fuck? And when she looked, same thing. A heavy set person. A large mound of a fucking whatever the hell it is, just in the other room. So she's like, what the fuck? Like, that's weird. And she didn't tell me this at the time when I was going to work and I would be out for sometimes 10 hours. So it would be like 11, 12 hours. I'd be gone. She said that she had the same experiences. That she would be in our room, either playing a game, video chatting with a friend, or in the living room, playing a game, watching something, hobby, whatever the fuck it was. Even when she, like, making her own dreadlocks, which she does, she crochets her own dreadlocks, that sometimes she would feel like somebody's watching her. And if the light in the kitchen was off, she would see it in there. Or when she was inside our bedroom, she would see it by her vanity. And that's weird. Because when I brought it up to her, I was like, I just had this weird fucking feeling of somebody staring at me. I heard a voice and this. Maybe I'm tripping out. Maybe it's this, maybe this. But then she stopped and said, I heard the same thing. I saw the same thing. I don't know why. I feel like it's a woman. I just feel like it is. And haven't had any type of malicious feelings. It doesn't feel like something's angry. It just feels like, stop fucking staring at me. That's the thing that's coming through my mind. Is like, stop fucking staring at me. And it's never in the same room as me. Never. It doesn't like me. It's in the opposite room whenever I'm in there. So when we're going to sleep, like 3, 4 in the morning, which we need to fix on that, but we're night owls, so we're probably not. I'll be laying in there. Ghoulie Julie will be asleep, and then I'll have that feeling. I look, I don't see anything. But then other cases, I see something out there, out in my living room. It doesn't want to be in the same room as me. Don't know why. Really, do not know why. It just doesn't. It doesn't like me. But for Ghoulie Julie, it shows up in the same room as her. Do I have a reasoning for any of this? Fuck no. I don't know why we're spotting this? Because we have had instances where, like, neighbors died, and we've heard them talking. We didn't know they were dead, but we heard them talking, and we asked, like, what's going on, and then we found out they were dead. So, yeah, that happened, but I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, because one of my neighbors they were both obese, but one of them was considered chunky, the other one was considered, oh Lord, he coming. He was a very nice guy, very nice dude. I actually did tell that story where he passed and we woke up to hear him question, like, why are you crying? I'm fine. I'm like, stop crying, I'm right here. And it didn't make any sense. I say go check that out. I don't remember, that was last year before that. Either way, go check that story out. There was a couple of them on there. But this one, I don't know, because he was a large man. He was short, but very, very rotund. He was fat. But again, he was a nice guy. He was a dude. His voice wasn't high pitch. It was mid-range. And that's the only person that I knew that was like that. So it's like, we've been seeing this for the past couple of years now. I didn't really spot it. I've always had feelings in this place. Not a lot, but nothing crazy, nothing angry, nothing trying to get my attention, nothing trying to piss me off, nothing trying to harm us. So it's just weird where all of a sudden, well, not even all of a sudden, because like I said, for the past couple of years, we've been fucking seeing this shit. We've been hearing it. And the only reason why I bring it up here is because this is about strange incidents that can't make sense. You can't explain. And in this case, I can't make sense of it. I can't explain it. Even the moments where I did hear a voice, I checked. I looked around, I tried to rule out whatever the fuck I could hear. Maybe the window was open. Maybe it was the neighbor, something. No. Neighbor's car was gone. The day when that happened and I started looking around, neighbors' cars were gone. Majority neighbors' cars were gone. But of course that doesn't mean their homes are empty. But I don't hear anything outside. There's a house behind us and I didn't hear anybody out there. And my window was closed. So how the fuck can I hear somebody that clear when my window is shut? See what I'm saying? It's very fucking strange. And we still are experiencing it. I don't know what to say about that. It's not causing us anything strange. It's not moving shit. Although I don't know if what's been haunting me before is what's caused like certain shit to fall or get like just slammed to the fucking ground. Even my cats freak out sometimes. Although they're cats. So that's like, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But yeah, they react to shit. And the way they react to some things, it's like, okay, yeah, I know it sees something. I know it's seeing something. And it's not just a fucking moth. Otherwise we would have seen it. Because we've done that before where it's like, what are they looking at? Oh my god, what are they looking at? And then moth. But no, sometimes they react different to things. God damn. If you have moments like this, if you're living through a situation like this, where it's not angry, malicious, or just hateful, whatever the fuck is in your home. I mean, hell, if you wanted to be on here, let me know. Because this is actually, like I said, the reason why I'm saying this on here is because this is meant for instances that cannot be explained. Just scary shit that happens. And honestly, that tripped me the fuck out multiple fucking times. Not even like, oh god, it's a spirit. I thought somebody was in my fucking home. I really fucking did. I thought somebody was in my home. But after getting up and looking around, even the times when I woke up in the middle of the night, I see something, I'm like, what the fuck is that? A couple times I grabbed my pistol. I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody broke in. Guess what's gonna happen? Oh, nothing good. If I tag you, your fault. You broke in. But I live in the ghetto, so yeah, you have to have something. Really. You have to have something, because some of these fuckers are not scared of just a knife. Ugh. But really, if you have any instances, any moments that you want to be on here, feel free. Let me know. Send a DM over to Instagram. Make sure to follow there to keep up to date. What the fuck is wrong with me in English today? Keep up to date with everything Dead and Laughing related. Make sure to follow on Spotify and Twitch. Spotify so you can have this with you on the go. Twitch, that's all gaming. That's all game stuff. And if you're watching them and you wonder why do I swear so much, that's my reaction. I just like, what the fuck? I don't know what to say when it comes down to that one. I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold also. Oh, son of a bitch. But, yeah. I digress. This will be on YouTube, so remember, like, subscribe, play my bell, stay notified. Check out the comic strips over on TikTok, merch on Threadless, which I am going to be updating. I'm actually working on a couple things for that. One, like a black metal design. Another one, the pinup. So, yeah. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh, on the comic book front, I'm actually done with the first draft of it. I'm gonna be going over lining and everything. So that's coming up. Let me know if you stayed this far along. Let me know if you want to see little previews. Because I'm just saying the first book that I'm doing, right now it's only 38 pages, and it's to give you an idea of what's in store. So, violence. Let's see, magic, sex, violence. Yeah, murderers, detectives. Angels, demons, all that fucking shit is gonna be a part of that. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it. I got an idea for the beginning and the end, so I'm figuring it out. So, yeah. Other than that, that's about it, bloodies. Bye. Oh, when you leave, make sure close the door, because I'm gonna continue reading this, and I'm gonna figure out what else I want to make. No soup. But some black gold mac and cheese. Alright, bye, ladies.